Hello and welcome. My name is Esther, and today we're just going to do a Pisces career message. So welcome, Pisces. You have Pisces as your sun, moon, rising sign, and you are a Pisces, then this is very much for you. I do Pisces career and money readings each week. So if you are an entrepreneur, you're just needing a little bit of advice and kind of guidance on where you're going and what to expect, spirit messages are certainly here for you. Today I am at one of my favorite spots. I am such a nature baby, so throughout doing these readings I'll probably be in many different locations, whether that's my studio or my office or somewhere in nature. It will change. The environment may change where I sit. So Pisces, Spirit, best messages for Pisces career and money. Any advice, especially for those beautiful light workers and souls out there, what to expect. And then we'll finish it with a clarifier from the Oracle. And I'm on a bit of unsteady, uneven ground, so the cards may kind of fly everywhere. Whoops, that was too many, Spirit. And keep going. So Pisces, career, money, and finance, best advice, Spirit. What does Pisces need to know? Okay, that's quite a lot. Those flipped over, so I guess we will take those as well. Okay. Wow. Very communicative today from Spirit. So these, we'll put those to the side at the end. Those dropped out and wanted to come out, but they didn't fully fall. So we'll look at those at the end as something you're not seeing, Pisces. So this looks like quite a large spread. Oh, wow. Wow, Pisces. So if you are someone who is an entrepreneur, and Pisces, if you are kind of following your own journey, your own destiny, and looking into, wow, more of your entrepreneurship. So very much stepping into your gifts. This is incredible. So you're probably fairly grounded. Just with me being here and outside, this is very grounded energy that is already showing up in your spread. So you've got hardship. This is behind you. A lot of hardship. 5 of Pentacles. Walking away from any adversity or even temporary financial hardship that you've kind of faced or experienced lately. So that is very much a healing that you've done on the throat chakra, communicating and expressing your value and your worth. So most likely over this year of 2025, you've had a lot of change, shedding, letting go of things unaligned in your life, really stepping into grounding and solidifying who you are and understanding who you are, which has taken a lot of courage, strength, and focus on the inner being to really ask yourself those honest and transparent questions of who am I and what are my gifts, what is my purpose in this world, where is my community, where can I align more authentically with who I am as a soul. And you're doing exactly that, Pisces. So congratulations. This is major throat chakra healing and clearing, feeling safe to express your truth. And this is where you may have experienced different elements, whether in career or relationship, that were no longer aligned for your highest good. And that may have been that certain jobs or opportunities did not work out. You had to adjust and realign to refocus your awareness on where you do belong and where you're seen and where you're really valued, and is a big thing, and really coming into your true community. So no more feeling like the world's against you. Now it's about coming into community. Wow. So you've got 4 of Wands. This is very much a yes. This is now the throat chakra having been healed and having you done the work and the willingness to really kind of shift and move a lot of elements in your life and saying goodbye to a lot of areas where, you know, you woke up and you were like, you know what, I'm really not aligned in this career, or maybe this relationship or friendship or this community is not for my highest good. And that can be really scary, because even when we change and we grow for our highest good, it still means change. It still means having to put in the trust and the faith and the trust of self, really honoring the relationship with you and the established healing that you've done to really rebirth into your power and into your authenticity. And my goodness, Pisces, because your gifts are now needed more than ever. Pisces, you are very much in the forefront of humanity and where the new earth is going. So now you're really solidifying, grounding, and birthing out all of these skills and all of this magic that you came to bring to humanity, to the earth, and to shine bright in the alignment of your work, and especially with your gifts. So very much aligning with this community. You've got this castle in the background, a lot of harmony, celebration, and light. So this is very much coming home, a unity, feeling connected with your celebrations, the people in your life, and really feeling like you have a solid teamwork now, and prosperity and success and community spirit in the people you're now aligning with and working with. So this is all the rewards of the universe bringing it into you, because you were willing to let go of the things that were no longer aligned in your life. As hard as it would have been and as uncertain as it would have been, you have now found your voice. And with that, you are now receiving from the universe the right people that honestly respect and see your light, your gifts. You are being valued in the right way and supported in the right way. So this is a huge congratulations, Pisces. This is very much community alignment and feeling really grounded in where you're going. So whether you're working in the forefront with nature, whether you're a healer, whether you're a speaker, whether you're an author, whether you're bringing newness into some form that is enhancing the highest good of humanity, this is where it is solidifying. This is where you are now honestly taking off. This is a huge glow up energy. This is a huge divine alignment. This is finally in alignment with your destiny. So the forward movement is incredible. And here you've got action, 8 of Wands. So this is your progress, your movement. Now you're in exciting times. Now that things are coming together, you've done the work with letting go. Now you've got this newness coming in, and now it's about trusting those relationships, knowing that it's not going to be the same as past. So this is where the trickles of some of this defeating energy, when you have the 5 of Swords, that was connected to the throat chakra as well. So that came out as well. But you've got the action. So even though you've experienced defeat and you've experienced where, you know, possibly you were not seen for your gifts or really properly honored in your light and in your magic, you've let that go. So it's important to know that the more you are really aligned with your authenticity, with your truth, with that established relationship that you've worked so hard to create through all of this shedding, all of this introspection, probably since 2020, and all of these internal changes and external changes, now it's like, know that you can breathe. Know that the relationships coming in are genuine, true relationships that you can trust. They are divine alignments. Now that you've divinely aligned with yourself, you can trust these relationships that are now coming in to support you, new collaborations possibly, new loving relationships that are more aligned with your soul's growth and your soul's destiny, as well as possibly even fully locating to a new community or country or location that is much more suitable for your energy and to support this entrepreneurial element that you are now gifting out to the world. And this is very successful. So what Spirit is kind of bringing in, Pisces, is don't slow down. You know, be mindful and observant You know, this is very much where your courage and your intuition comes in, because it's now. The time is now. It's very clear in the cards that all of this has come together now, and it's happening now. So this is where, you know, you have to let go of any resentments, any elements where you held defeat, or you felt defeated, or you felt like, I'm putting in all this work, I'm taking all this time to work on myself, to continue forging and holding the vision and holding the path. And I know you're tired, because it has been so long that you have really truly kept your sight on your true north. And Spirit is saying, now the abundance is coming in. You have incredible courage, Pisces, incredible courage. You know, you have been standing up for your beliefs. You have been fighting in your own corner. You are greatly protected by the spiritual realm. So there is no worries. You keep that determination and that perseverance and that stamina that you have been holding on to, remembering to retain your boundary settings for your highest good, and saying no when it's not aligned to your highest good. So intuition, right? Remaining grounding. This is also the Pisces card. So this is the Page of Cups. This is where you have a solidified, strong foundation. Remain grounded, remain in your intuition, remain present, and be like water, remembering that emotions are like water, right? So keep the emotions really calm, keep the water calm, so that you can be heard, you can move through these changing times with ease. We are still going through so much change and shedding and transformation, healing, and rebirth through 2025. You know, this year of the snake, and 2026 is probably where you're going to really see a little less of the heaviness and having to remain in the courage. But through 2025, because we're still in this year, it's still to hold that courage, hold that vision, stand in your intuition, remain grounded, remain calm in your emotions, remain stable, and hold that foresight, hold that vision. Don't allow yourself to become unstabilized. You do have the Knight of Swords coming in with the heart, and that is very much like the hastiness and feeling like, you know, oh my gosh, I've got to go. But no, that the opportunities are now coming to you. You're no longer the chaser. You're actually now the receiver. And now it's just about, you know, really going within, going into your heart with the opportunities that are coming your way now. It's like, does this align with my heart? Does this feel calm and safe in my body, in my nervous system? Does this align with everything I've poured out to connect with my own individuality, my own authenticity, my own gifts, my own spiritual element? You're now aligning the mind and the heart together. It's spirit and a human being in it together as one. The spirit and the soul in body that is expressed out to the earth. So now it is about trusting that leadership that has formulated within yourself. This is about seizing the opportunity, seize the moment when you know it's right. Oh wow, that butterfly came right down. I don't think you saw that. Oh my gosh. That was really sweet. So wow, change, rebirth, renewal. You are the butterfly. You are the butterfly. Pisces, if that's not a confirmation, I don't know what. But for me personally as a reader, nature is how I really, really connect the deepest to spiritual wisdom. It's through nature's magic and through Mother Earth's magic. And right there, you just had the butterfly. So you have transformed. The transformation has already taken place. Now it's about hold on to that courage, stay the course, follow that intuition. Fulfillment is here. Your sacral energy, feeling safe to express your talents and your gifts, that is here. That is that birthing out your gifts and your talents for the world. It is gifting the apple from the tree. It is for the earth, for the new earth. This is very 5D. Wow. I am blown away. very much fulfillment. This is wishes coming true. This is your dreams being realized. This is cheerfulness, joy, positivity, optimism, satisfaction, happiness, prosperity. Everything is here, and you are the triumph. You are strong. You have been decisive, assertive. You have been the one to get things done. You have been your own driving force, and I know it's been tiring, but you have been the one who has made it all happen. And you have done this alone, with spirit, with your trusting in who your soul is, trusting in your destiny, trusting to continue forward with your true north, even when there were obstacles or opinions outside of you that didn't necessarily see the why behind everything that you've been doing and implementing. This is a huge congratulations from Spirit. And here you have wish fulfillment. You've got 9 of Cups. You're right there. This is just the passion. So this is already all here. Your 10 of Cups is also here. This is 9 of Cups, meaning you are now solidified everything. Now allow yourself to receive. Feel comfortable in the receiving. Even if you've been so used to just grinding hard and doing the inner work and all of that, it's done. It's complete. There's nothing more that you need to do. Now it's about enjoying the fruits of your labor, enjoying in focusing, in continuing to build what's now established. All of it's come in. It is right here for you for the taking. Your passion is aligned. Your heart is aligned. Knight of Wands. This is quick decisions. This is ambition and generosity. You are on a brand new journey, Pisces, and this is you are going to be around aligned people, energetic people, those who believe in the same stream of forward movement for humanity, those who align with your consciousness, those who align with where you're going, those who also believe in the impossible, those who also believe and understand the power that we hold inside, the divinity that we are. We are divine, sovereign, and beautiful individuals. Everyone deserves to lead a happy and fulfilled life. This is very much here for you, Pisces, in all realms. This is wholehearted, holistic receiving and balance that you have brought into your life, Pisces. So these cards that dropped out that you're not seeing, we've got here restriction, resilience, choice, and the Hermit. So yeah, Pisces, I think it's just ultimately this is where you're going to be warming your body to really feeling comfortable in abundance, because you've spent so long always feeling like you pour out and you give. You know, Pisces, you're a natural giver. You're very empathetic. You're very kind. You're very giving, forgiving, and loving, and sensitive, and intuitive. And when we get so wrapped up in that way of being, it's almost like you also have a little leftover elements of feeling comfortable in the harmony, feeling comfortable in the receiving, knowing that you're out of the struggle now. So now it's about just those residual kind of trickles that may still be in your subconscious mind from conditioning and also from the past. So now it's about let go of the past. Love it for what it was. Love it for all the joy and the abundance, the kindness and the grace, the learning and the gifts that it's brought you, because it's brought you to where you are now and it's brought you to who you are today. So very much no more restrictions. That has been gone. You now know your will, ego, identity. You are resilient. That resilience of continuously following your passions and your gifts and holding that, you know, that sacred essence within you, to know that your gifts hold value. They hold meaning. And here you have your major arcana, very much the third eye, the Hermit. So a little more of the introspection is needed, a little more to balance the quiet and be with yourself, making sure that you're really checking those moments of the mind where it's still that old conditioning of, is this too good to be true? Am I, maybe biting off more than I can chew? Am I dreaming too big? No, absolutely not. The abundance is here. You are allowed to receive. You are allowed to be abundance, and prosperity. Prosperity is very much here, Pisces. So career and money is you're going to be abundant. You don't need to worry about that. And very much probably a little bit that you'll leave behind as well, for the family, for the lineage, for the line. This is tenfold. Not only the transformation in yourself, but the transformation that, because of your willingness to strengthen the self and to really understand your value, your worth, and your capacities, and to not lose sight of that, to retain the remembrance and the courage and the strength of that. This is where all this abundance has come in. So just to know that you are safe to receive, you are safe in this. So just a final oracle from Spirit, just to see any final advice or messages for that forward movement. These two seem like they want to come out, but we'll see what drops. And, okay, that was too many. Sorry, Pisces. Final advice for just anything, and career advice. There we go. Beautiful. So that one flew out nice and easy. Butterflies flying around, Pisces, all over me here today. So just letting you know, you have already transformed. You're already there. So you've got Tadasana, mountain pose. How interesting. So your oracle is to stay the course. Stay that strong, resilient pillar that you are. You've climbed the mountain. You now have the sight. You have done the inner work. You have done the shedding. You have done the introspection. You have put so much effort and hard work in both your external world as well as your internal world to transform, and you have transformed. Tadasana, rest in that mountain pose. Be that pillar of knowing, that inner sovereignty, that inner self-deserving, that inner worth and value, that authenticity, that heart-centered purity that you have established now in that relationship with self. Hold strong in that, retain that, because that will be your pillar that will keep you steady in the receiving. Incredible reading, Pisces. I thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, comment. Let me know what is going on for you in your life, because this is an incredible spread, and clearly you have transformed immensely, and clearly you are being rewarded, and only success surrounds you in the future in all ways. So much light and love to you, Pisces. Many blessings. If you'd like to work with me or connect with me, the information will be below. Thank you so much.